welcome to my channel. My name is Julie Lee, and you can find out more about what I do in the description box below. So we're here to do the energy reading for the week ahead. So just want to quickly say that with Mercury going direct, hopefully things will start to regain their rhythm again. It's always, for me, it's the shift in energy that can be a bit difficult, but I found the Mercury retrograde period a few weeks ago a great time to reflect and everything like that. And so you know, going into the active phase again would just take some time. There's normally about a 3-week shadow period, they call, so 3 weeks prior to the retrograde and 3 weeks after. It's almost like it takes time to build the momentum again, so just be aware of that. If you've been feeling a bit stuck or feeling like things aren't moving forward, they will. And then yeah, it's been interesting. I can't put it down exactly to what it is astrologically. We just had the solstice, which I think brought up quite a lot of things actually, and it was almost like all I can describe as all the old stuff coming back which hadn't been cleared prior, because I've had the eclipses over the past month or so, and they really brought up a lot of things as well. But it's almost like a layer, or an onion, sorry, like one layer will come off and then you find you need to dig deeper and keep unpeeling and unpeeling. So if you feel like it's been constant, then just know that this is part of the process that we're going through. I mean, we spent so much time learning to live a certain way, and now we're having to unlearn all of that. And so we're going to have those periods of just old feelings coming up. For example, last week it was about not feeling good enough for me, and I found it quite hard to have to go through that again, because it's something that I thought I'd really worked on and cleared, and valuing myself, and it's like, oops, no, there's still a bit more that needs to be looked at. And so I know that it's hard, and it's not an easy process, but just know that you're not alone, and seek support from somebody, either a friend. If there's some way that I can support you, get in touch with me. There are lots of people around that really want to help, and so don't feel alone at all in this process. And yeah, I don't think there's much else. There are things happening like planets going retrograde. We just had a full moon in Capricorn, but apart from that, it's really just going with what's coming up for you, and allowing yourself to really feel and to dig deep as well. Like, it's easy to be in that sort of allow our egos to just take over and be like, well, it's that person's fault, or this is that. But we're in such a significant period of time where it is about coming back into our heart space and working from that. And it's the only way forward, because otherwise you will just suffer. Well, I don't mean that to sound so dramatic, but it will just be hard to live in fear. And so I think everyone is at the moment is being really encouraged to allow all that old stuff to come up so that it can be released. So just know that it's part of the process that we're going through. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. So what's the message? Oops. Cards keep dropping everywhere. I just think that there just must be a lot of energy at the moment, as always, probably. And let's see what else. Okay. just the one on the floor. Right, I'll just see what's at the bottom of the deck first. So we had the Hangman come up, which is a really interesting card, because it's that space of when we really feel like nothing's happening. You see this guy who's hanging upside down, and he can't move, he's kind of got his foot stuck there and nothing's happening. But in actual fact, you can see the light around his head. He's becoming enlightened, or he's having a light bulb moment. And so this is about, two things really. If you're feeling stuck, know that something good is coming out of it, but allow yourself to really dive into it, to really, sometimes we think we're going through the same process again, nothing is changing, but things are changing, and so it's just allowing yourself to really go into it and not avoid it, find distractions for what's happening in your life. And the other thing is, to also actively spend time, reflecting and meditating, because, getting still and silent is really important for us to be able to know what our next steps are. It's almost like as a society, we're now so used to being busy, and it's if you're busy and doing things and achieving things, and I say achieving, but it's kind of it's just a false image of what's really happening, because the deep work is how we really grow and learn, and that's our experience here on the planet. It's not necessarily about having the biggest home, all those things that are quite materialistic. I'm not denying those. They form a part of our experience here, and they're important as well. But our deep learning and our growth is what we're here for. When we transition, we can't take anything that's in this physical space. So what we take are the lessons and the growth from this experience here. And so the first card that came out, so that was the bottom of the deck, so it's just about the theme for the week ahead. And then we got the Eight of Swords. So you can see this woman is kind of stuck, but she can actually move. She's just bound by these material that isn't quite that tight, not that tight. And so she has a choice to move out of that. And it's about knowing that, because the swords also represent our thoughts, it's knowing that we have the choice to step out of any situation that we're in, and it's really our thoughts about it that keep us stuck in a place that isn't actually right for us. And so for example, last week I wrote on a post in Facebook about the situation that I was going through, and I could have just blamed everything that was happening around me, but I had to ask myself, why did I attract that situation in the first place? What was I meant to learn? And once I got that, the situation resolved itself. And it's really stepping out of our old ways of doing things, our old thought patterns, and moving forward, because we can. It's just we stop ourselves sometimes. And then we've got the Four of Cups, and so this is almost like an offer is being made, but we're not seeing it. So it's almost like there's an opportunity that's available, but for some reason we don't see it. So just ask yourself, is there something that could be opening up for you, but it's maybe someone's offering you love, support, friendship, but you're not perceiving it in that way. Or maybe there's an opportunity there, but because of the way the situation looks, it feels like you're losing out. So it's almost just see if there's something in your life happening like that, and perhaps feel into what it is that you really want, because you know, the universe will always support you to have what is right for you. And you don't need to worry and be in fear about it. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles. And so this is about forward movement, but just taking things step by step. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, so he just kind of plods along, still gets where he needs to, but it's just taking it step by step. So it's almost like if you're in this reflective period, just bring it up again, where you've got the Hangman, then just give yourself that time to reflect and go through that process and take it step by step. You know, it's almost like, I'll just bring the 3 cards up together actually. Yeah, sort of go through that process of identifying what it is that is stopping you. What are your thoughts that are stopping you, that may be preventing you from seeing an opportunity or something positive for you? And, you know, just take it step by step. Like, don't be hard on yourself. Don't blame yourself. Those type of things that we're used to doing. Just support yourself in these steps to moving forward, and you'll just find that your life will start to flow when we do that, because it's hard for life to flow when we're being hard, or when we want something and you know, we get frustrated, it's not happening right now. It's just about just taking it step by step. And I just wanted to pull out one of these Goddess Love cards, which I just really think are so cute and lovely. So let's see what the message is there. That's Goddess Love cards, Love Oracle. Message for the collective for this coming week. I think stop there. Okay. So that's really nice. You've got there, if you can see that, care, be gentle with yourself, which is, you know, simply what I was saying before about, you know, taking things step by step, you know, allowing yourself to go through whatever you're going through, but being kind to yourself in the process. So that's really lovely that came out as a clarifier. And then we've got Sanctuary. I just need to quickly read it. Connect to your inner strength. And so that's lovely as well. This is about, you are your own sanctuary. You are safe. And, you know, spend time connecting with yourself, which is just exactly what the Hangman is saying as well. You know, take that time to reflect and be with yourself, because it will just build and grow, you know, this beautiful relationship that you have with yourself, which will then benefit everything else that's happening in your life as well, because it, you know, it always starts with us. So that's really great. So I'll take a picture and put these at the end of the video so that you can see exactly what they're saying. Yeah, so thanks for watching. I always love connecting with you all, and if you feel called to comment, share the video, etc., please do so, or subscribe if you haven't already. It'd be great to have you join as part of the community. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.